one piece of advice that stuck.
What my agent told me is like, you go kill the combine, like I think you're gonna be a top 100 pay.
That's all he needed to hear, because when the combine came around, he went crazy. Top 3 in almost every drill, and he ran a 4.66. At this point, he knew he was going top 100. But on draft day, things didn't go as planned.
First 2 days go by, like I had the news people at my house in Texas, had my whole family. Second day comes, we're like to the last couple picks of the third round, and I didn't get drafted. So now I'm like, fuck, like I'm in like panic mode.
The first 3 rounds were over, and Max just sat there frustrated, thinking, man, is it the DUI? Is it the weight?
I was so fucking mad, and I was with Rachel. I walked the fuck out of my party after that. I get in the car and I'm just like, fuck. Like I'm just yelling out loud, like, fuck, like what the fuck? Got Burger King, fucked some Burger King up.
But then came day 3, and with the 106th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, his phone started ringing.
Are you that guy number 92 that's raising hell?
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Yes,
will you come out? Hey, will you come out here?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm the guy. I promise. Thank you so much.
Gruden believed in him, and that's all Max needed to hear, because the long wait, the doubt, the embarrassment pissed him off.
Trust me, the competitor in me, I'm like, no fucking way. They waited fucking 3 days to draft my ass. I got something for y'all, no doubt.
As a 4th round pick, there wasn't much pressure on Max. In fact, he was just trying to make the team. But in training camp, he got his welcome to the NFL moment. He had to go up against one of the biggest and meanest tackles in the game, Trent Brown. Max got his ass whooped, and every day he'd walk off the field and think, man, do I even belong here? But he kept pushing, and one day, something clicked.
I finally beat him with like a long arm in team, and I got a sack, and that took my confidence to a whole nother level.
But that didn't translate to the field. Max started as a rotational guy, coming off the field on 3rd downs. And for someone who never left the field in college, that was tough. In week 3 against the Vikings, he struggled, finishing the game with only 1 tackle. His confidence hit rock bottom. But one person kept believing in him, John Gruden. So when the Raiders lost their 3rd down edge rusher, Benson Mayowa, Gruden didn't hesitate. He gave Max a shot.
I remember my confidence level, like leading up to that game, like I was at my lowest of lowest. So I felt like I couldn't play in the league. Like we played the Vikings the week before, bro. I had the worst game of my career. Like I was like, I don't know if I could do this shit.
But that game changed everything, because Max finally made plays and forced a fumble. That boosted his confidence, because the next week, he got his first NFL sack against the Bears. The next game, another one.
And he's in trouble back at the 33, and that is the rookie Max Crosby.
Max was going crazy, but off the field, he was going crazy too. And it got so bad that he even missed an entire day of practice, which as a rookie 4th round pick is wild. Rachel saw it from close and knew he needed help, but no one listened.
I felt like I was screaming down a dark hallway, and everyone's like, figure it out.
So you were feeling completely alone?
No, 100%.
I put her through hell. Nobody even believed her. Like that's such a sad, lonely like feeling, and like that still hurts me to this day.
Max's on-the-field success made him blind to his addiction, and it got to the point where Rachel couldn't keep up anymore.
I threatened to leave like 1,000,000 times, and I never left. But I finally left though. Like it was such a good feeling for me.
Then came the Bengals game, where Max went insane, finishing the game with 4 sacks, winning AFC Defensive Player of the Week. And while the world was cheering him on, he was fighting a battle no one could see.
I was going through that with my girl. I'm partying my ass off, and I go out there versus the Bengals to get 4 sacks and come home and my girl like hates me and I'm miserable. Like people don't even know that, bro.
Despite the chaos, Max finished the season with 10 sacks and came in 2nd behind Nick Bosa in Defensive Rookie of the Year. Now it was time for the offseason, a moment where Max had money, time, and no obligations. And that's where things went terribly wrong. For 3 months in a row, Max went on a crazy bender.
I was doing here and there. I was off the wall. I'd take a pill that I didn't even know what it was. Like, it was scary.
Deep down, he felt like he was losing control of his life. So he made the hardest decision ever. He called Rachel, he called his agent, and he said, I need help. So they called in a guy named Scotty, a rehab specialist who was flying to Vegas to help him. Max stayed sober for 10 days, and Scotty was on his way. It looked like Max was finally taking the first step to recovery. But then came the invite. Front row tickets to a UFC event in Vegas. Deep down he knew, I probably shouldn't go, but he did anyway. And that's where one drink turned into a 5-day bender and the scariest night of his life.
Bro, I woke up one morning like, bro, I don't even recognize myself, bro. Like, I'm miserable. I feel like fucking death. I felt like I was fucking dying. I'm like, I need to fucking get help.
So on March 11th, 2020, Max changed his life forever. He flew to Hollywood and checked into rehab. When he got there, he looked around and he realized he wasn't alone.
I thought I had the most problems of anybody on the planet, but you know, you go into a rehab and you're like, holy shit, like, you know, I know I'm fucked up, but like, there's some people more fucked up than me.
After 30 days, Max successfully finished the program and he couldn't wait to go back home. But when he finally returned to Vegas, it was a battle every single day. Standing by his side was Rachel, his ride or die, the one who was there when everything was falling apart.
She'll take a bullet for me, like legitimately. She's been through everything with me. My addiction, she's been there by my side the whole time. We've had ups and downs a million times, but at the end of the day, I always ran back to her.
The outside world had no idea what was going on. All they saw was a rookie coming off a 10-sack season. So in his sophomore year, there were expectations on Max, but he didn't live up to him. He ended the season with 7 sacks while playing through a torn labrum and a broken hand. But it wasn't just the injuries. Max tried to